This revision series is brought to you by CREORAY.com. Here I am, www.creoray.com. I select class 10, chapter 1, real numbers, and today let's do finding HCF, the third concept, finding HCF by Euclid's division algorithm. Let's start. So I will not go through all the material. I will be going only through important questions. Let's do this question. Find HCF, that's highest common factor, of 4052 and 12576. Now remember, this highest common factor, there are two ways of going about it. One is by the division algorithm, or other way is by factorization. In exam you can follow whatever way you find easy. Here I'll be using division algorithm. Now if you know how to do it, solve the question yourself. Very good. If you don't, follow me. Okay, so take the two numbers and start division. So 12576 is here, the larger number. 4052, that's the divisor. Let's divide. We get 3. 12156 leaves the remainder of 420. Now this is the first step. You should know how to write this step in the division lemma form. So I will show you how to do it here, but I think you must have mastered this. So take 12576 equals, then this 4052 comes all the way here, okay, in brackets 3, that's your quotient, plus the remainder 420. So 420 goes over here. Now do a check. Is this 420 equal to 0? No. So we must continue the division till we get the remainder as 0. So 4052, that will be the new divisor. So this step is over. And now let's continue the division from first step 420. Now that will be the new divisor, and 4052, that will come down and become the new dividend. So this is how you continue the division. So 9 times gives you 3780 and leaves a remainder of 272. Write it back in this division lemma form. 4052 equals 420 times this quotient 9 comes all the way here, plus the remainder 272. So after every step you can do this, or after completion of the entire division you can write it in that division lemma form. So 272 is not 0, so again you have to continue the division, bring 420 down. Here it is, 420, and let's continue the division. 1 times gives 272, leaves the remainder 148. I write it in division lemma form right straight away for that particular step. 420 equals 272 times 1, and what's the remainder? 148. So plus 148. So continue the division. Again 148 is not 0, so we keep on doing the division. Some way you will get remainder as 0. So when you get 0 as remainder, stop the division, and this 4, the last divisor, that's your HCF. Okay, now how do you present your answer? Remember, at every step you have written this in division lemma form. Now here's how you present your answer. That was the question. Now after all of that working, you should write it like this. Put down all your division lemma forms of each step. Okay, the remainder part, the quotient part, and put it down. So 12576 equals 4052 times 3 plus 420. The next time 4052. Continue to write that till you write all that steps and show that the remainder is 0 and the last divisor is 4. Finally, you can write HCF of 12576. Those were the two numbers, 12576 and 4052. Put it in brackets. HCF equals 4. That's your answer. Now I will cover one more important topic here. That is, how do you find HCF of three numbers? Let's suppose you are given A, B and C. So first part is find HCF of any two numbers. So take A and B. Okay? You get some HCF. Call it K. Some number K. Then in next part, take that K and the third number C. Find that HCF. And then you will get some number X. Now this X is HCF of all the three numbers A, B and C. X is your HCF. Let's see it with a solved question. So the question is, find HCF of 24, 30 and 45. So pick your two numbers, 24 and 30. So first part is 24 and 30 HCF. I will do it to this division 34 and then continue till I get 0. So the first step gives me 30 equals 24 times 1. What's the remainder? 6. 6 is the remainder, so division is continued. 24 equals 6 times 4 plus what's the remainder? 0. So I can stop the division. The HCF of 24 and 30 is 6. The first part is done. Let's move to the next part. Now find HCF of this 6, okay, and the third number. What's the third which we had left? 45. Now do the working. 6 sevens are 42. Remainder is 3. Write it down again in that division lemma form. 45 equals 6 times 7 plus remainder is 3. So we have to continue the division. So 6 equals 3 times 2 and the remainder is 0. Okay, the remainder is 0. So HCF is of the 6 and 45 is 3. And the final answer is HCF of all the three numbers 24, 30 and 45 given in question, put it in brackets, equals 3. That's your answer. That's all. Until next time, happy studying.